You already know that story.
Yes. But tell it again. The one about the hairless singer. The screaming one.
Have I ever told you about the years I spent living with the most famous singer on earth?
Yes! Tell it again.
Fine. But remember, I was very small. I was very small when Michael found me. Small enough to fit in one arm. Small enough to be considered safe by people who had never met an adult chimp. Michael liked unusual things. Animals, statues, little people. Eventually, he decided what the place needed was a chimpanzee. That chimpanzee was me.
Why did the humans like you?
I was small. Humans enjoy small things. They photograph them. They dress them. They call this love. Michael dressed me in small versions of his clothes. I accepted this without question. I assumed this was how humans identified important individuals. Cameras followed us constantly. At some stage, I realized they were not watching Michael. They were watching both of us.
Were they hunting you?
No, they were fans. Which is worse. We lived in a place Michael called Neverland. It contained animals, rides, and things that did not make sense. One morning, Michael stopped in front of a group of llamas.
Look, Bubbles, this is a llama. Say hello to Bubbles, Mr. Llama.
We were constantly on the move. Flights. Events.
And it is an honor to be here tonight.
Rooms filled with people who looked busy. Michael moved through it calmly. I moved with him. In recording studios, we spent hours surrounded by machines. The singer whispered into microphones. I sat and waited.
Wow. That's it. That's the take.
We arrived at hotels late. Always late. Michael was given a room. Then I was given a room. We were not allowed to sleep in the same one.
Do the rooms have a connection door?
For a while we remained the same. Then I began to grow. I became stronger, faster, more difficult to manage. I pulled at things, moved quickly, did not always stop when asked. After that, there were more handlers, more distance. Meetings began.
Either Bubbles leaves or I leave.
Doors closed. Voices lowered. I was still the same animal, only larger.
Like me?
Not yet. Eventually, we stopped going everywhere together. I was moved. Not quickly, not loudly, just somewhere else. The movement stopped. The noise stopped. The camera stopped. I did not see Michael again. The first thing I noticed was the silence. Just trees and other chimps. One looked at me, then returned to eating. I told others about my time with Michael.
I lived with a famous singer before.
Did he have good bananas?
No.
But no one was interested.
What happened to Michael?
Humans built an enormous world around him. Music, money, crowds. From the outside, it looked impressive. From the inside, it looked like a cage. I was eventually released. Michael never escaped his. If you want more stories like this, subscribe.